Hi, everybody. I'm really excited to be able to invite you to a half an hour live stream on Tuesday, June 3rd, to talk about Trip, the hero. And Trip is an archetype, and he represents those of us who lead very selflessly. You see, Trip is almost always willing to dig deep and bring a lot of energy and a can do attitude to almost any situation. He's deeply in touch with how everyone on his team feels, and he's very willing to put his own needs and feelings last so that he, along with everybody else on the team, can rise above and be successful. If you've ever worked with someone like Tripp, or if you identify with him, you might have noticed that Tripp tends to feel like there's never enough time to do everything he wants to do. However, it's very difficult for Tripp to let go of some of the things that he has on his to-do list. It is both painful to say no, and it is painful to take on more because he's regularly overwhelmed. If you might be an inner circle person to Tripp, or you are Tripp yourself, you might connect with the fact that the inner circle humans, maybe those outside of work, tend to not see Tripp as much as his coworkers do. Now, in the book where I wrote about Tripp, the running into the petri dish of burnout, Tripp is running for office, and his staffers and volunteers see him a whole lot more than his husband does. And even to the point where he kind of stops going to do his fitness routine and his trainer stops seeing as much as he does, or he has increasingly unreasonable demands about when he can meet with his trainer and when he is at home. Tripp is likely to have a couple of outfit changes in his office and be known to maybe sleep in the office. So, what I'm going to go through on Tuesday, June 3rd, is what Tripp's awesome is, which I called his wellness mine in the book, and how he runs balls out with it. And that is not what you think it is, but I will describe that in depth on the 3rd. Really, what it is how he overdoes it with his awesome and ends up in the petri dish of burnout. So, if you connect with Tripp, or if you know that you're an Enneagram 3, or if you work with someone that's an Enneagram 3, come and do a deep dive with me on the 3rd. I'll be streaming at 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern, and I'll be there for about a half an hour. Now, this is going to be on multiple platforms, and I will attempt to have all of the streams open so that I can attend to everything that's going on. But I'd love to hear how you connect with this. Are you Tripp? If you are, I'd love to know what would be the one biggest thing that could change that would bring you the absolute highest level of relief. I'll see you on June 3rd.